it's Seana of the Seana Method, back with another quick tip for getting and staying organized, fall edition. In my previous video, I talked about garages, and now I'd like to talk about attics. Attics and other spaces that are not climate controlled are perfect places to work in the fall when it's not suffocatingly hot or freezing cold. Now I will say this, attics tend to be full of items that we have either a sentimental connection to or we may have some anxiety about shedding for one reason or another. Maybe we have childhood memorabilia. Maybe we have paperwork we have kept for tax reasons. Whatever the explanation, we should not expect ourselves to do an entire attic clean out in a weekend. So manage your expectations and know this may take a while, and that's perfectly okay. What you can do to get started is enter the space and remove any quick hits. Maybe you have an overabundant collection of cardboard boxes, for example. Or you see right away there are some pieces that you have no emotional attachment to and you know you're not going to need. Walk around, crawl around, remove whatever it is that you know you don't want. Let's move those out. This then gives you the opportunity to move about the space a little bit more freely. If possible, you can carry on sorting through what is in your attic or similar space in the location itself. However, if your attic is kind of squatty and you can't stand up, or you're in the eaves and you're kind of turning into them, what I suggest is that you create sort of a flow so that you can bring a box or two out, bring it to a location that is well lit, that is comfortable, where you can unload and spread out and take a good look at the items you are reviewing. You may find, if you have a lot of memorabilia, that if you can just see it one more time, maybe even share the story with a family member or a friend, that might be enough and you'll say, okay, now I really don't need to keep it anymore. Also, you'll probably come across a lot of items that initially you thought you wanted to keep, but now they don't mean as much anymore, so out they can go. Keep this process going, a couple of boxes at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. If you work for a half an hour or maybe an hour reviewing, that's probably pretty good. And then move it back up to the attic. It might be good to say, this is the section I haven't reviewed yet, and this is where I'm going to put the boxes that I have reviewed. And then just kind of keep at it. Once you've finished reviewing, you can group the items. Maybe all of your keepsakes in one area, your extra furniture in another, your paperwork in a third, the toys you're saving for the grandchildren in a fourth, and so on. It's not that hard, it just takes a little tenacity. And if you can get someone to come alongside, it'll be a lot of fun to look back, especially at those things that create good memories for you. So don't be afraid, get into those remote locations and take advantage of the fall weather.